Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Now we are going to solve one code with a previous question, that is home lighting. So you are moving to a new apartment and want to plan your total lighting cost for the next 2 years, which includes the cost of bulb procurement and cost of electricity consumption. So three types of bulbs are available in the market. Regular bulbs, which cost C1, have the warranty M1 hours and have running cost of R1 per hour. So CFL bulbs, which costs C2, have warranty of M2 hours and running cost R2 per hour. So LED bulbs, which costs C3, have warranty of M3 hours, running cost R3 per hour. So C1 less than C2 less than C3, the cost of regular bulb is less than the cost of CFL bulbs. The cost of CFL bulbs is less than cost of LED bulbs, and R1 greater than R2 greater than RT. What that means? So R1 is nothing but running cost of regular bulb. So that is greater than running cost of CFL bulb, and R3 is running cost of LED bulb. That means running cost of regular bulb is greater than CFL bulb, and R2 is greater than LED bulb. So nothing can be said about M1, M2 and M3. So you have a plan of one bulb in the kitchen. So one bulb in the kitchen at H1 hours per day. So two bulbs per room across 3 rooms. And H1, H2, H3 are the hours. One bulb for bathroom at H5 hours per day. So when you prepare your budget, you assume that it will last only till the warranty period. So that means if the bulb warranty period is 10 hours, so after 10 hours you are going to procure new bulb. So given the above requirements, come up with a bulb procurement plan that includes least cost over 2 years. So where cost includes procurement and running cost. That means here you are going to include procurement and running cost. In case warranty expires in your model, assume that the bulb will need to be replaced. Assume that there are 365 days in each year. I hope you understand the problem. We discuss with one example also. This is the test case. So these three are the regarding regular bulbs are 50, 1500, 16. What that means? This is the cost C1. This is the warranty W1 in hours. So this is the hour. That means running cost of bulb, regular bulb. Same like that, this is the CFL. C2, W2, R2. Same like that, LED. C3, W3, R3. You observe that. So C1 less than C2, C2 less than C3. And coming to rates, R1 greater than R2, R2 greater than R3. So these are the hours. 1, 2, 8, 14, 2. So what that means? The H1 is 1. That means you have a plan for one bulb in the kitchen at 1 hour. Next 2, 8, 4. These are the 3 rooms. H2, H3, H4. H2 is 2 hours. H3 is 8 hours. H4 is 14 hours. So that means in these 3 rooms there are 2 bulbs, and each operated the 2 hours and 8 hours and 14 hours in these 3 rooms. And next one, 2 hours in bathroom, that is the H5. So this is the 2. What's the H1? This is the 2. So 2 in kitchen. So 2 hours in room 2, 8 hours in room 3, 14 hours in room 4, and 2 hours in bathroom. So now you are going to find the procurement cost plus running cost. So how we can do that means, So now we are going to take these inputs 1 to 8, 14 2. 1, 2, 8, 14 2. So this is the first room consumption 1 hour per day. So I am taking 1. Next 2, 8, 4. In these 3 rooms they are maintaining 2 bulbs. So I am taking 2, 2, 8, 8, 14, 14. The last one 2 in bathroom 2 hours. So now they assume that there are 365 days in each year. That means 1 year 365 days, 2 years 730 days. That means the first one 1 hour per day means in 2 years 730 hours. Okay. So now I am calculating the cost for each bulb. I am consider all the bulbs, regular bulbs, CFL bulbs and LED bulbs. So first I am going, this is for regular bulb. So that means how I can find the cost? So how many hours? In 2 years 730 hours. 730. Okay. And what is the cost of procurement? 50 rupees. Plus what is the running cost for regular bulb? 16. That means 730 into 16. Okay. And it is warranty is 15 hours and it is 730. So no need of new bulb. So 50 plus 730 into 6 we get 11730. Same like that we can find for CFL bulb 10320 and for LED bulb 1130 we get. In this way you are going to find all the costs for each bulb. So that means this one, for this I am calculating for regular bulb, CFL bulb and LED bulb. Same like that for this second also we are going to calculate for regular bulb, CFL and LED bulb. Same like that we can find all the costs for all the bulbs. After that simply, so what is the minimum cost in this? 1130. That's it. In next what is the minimum cost? 1860. In next list, what is the minimum cost? 1860. In next, what is the minimum cost? 6240. So what is the minimum cost? 6240. So what is the minimum cost in this? 10620. What is the minimum cost? 10620. So what is the minimum cost? 1860. So now you are going to find the sum of this. We get 40430. So this is the lowest cost. Now we are going to see the program. So this is the input we are going to give. So 50, 1500, 16. That means this is C1. So this is the W1. This is the R1. C2, W2, R2. C3, W3, R3. So these are the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. Now this we are going to store in one list C1. So that means this is the C1. So C1 equals to 50, 1500, 16. C2 equals to 100, 8000, 14. C3 equals to 400, 25,000 and 1. So after that L1, L3, I am taking two empty lists. L1 equals to empty list and L3 equals to empty list. For I in range of 5, what that means? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The first I value equals to 0. So L equals to int of input. What is the input here? 1. That means L equals to 1. L1 dot append L. So that means in this L1 I am going to append this 1. Comma I equals to 1 or I equals to 2 or I equals to 3. I can append again. Why? Because the second room, third room, fourth room we have 2 bulbs. But here I equals to 0, so we can add only one time. In next iteration I becomes 1. L equals to int of input. What is the input here? 2. So that is append here. In next Here we can check I equals to 1. So I can append 2 times. Same like that, I can append 8, 8, 14, 14 and 2. That's it. So up to this, so this is the output. L1 equals to 1, 2, 2, 8, 8, 14, 14, 2. Next, for I in L1. So this is the first input, 1. T equals to 730 into I. That means how many hours? 730 hours. 730 into 1 means 730. So L2 equals to, I am taking 1, L2. For J in C1, C2, C3. What is the C1 here? This is the C1. 50, 1500, 16. This is the C1. So J 51, 1500, 16. Now, so this is the J of 0. This is the J of 1. This is the J of 2. Now, T less than J of 1. So that means this is the T. J of 1 means 1500. That means 730 less than 1500. Yes, it is true. So, cost equals to, what is the J of 0? 50 plus T. What is the T here? 730 into J of 2. What is the J of 2? 16. So what is the output? It returns 11730. In next iteration, the J becomes C2. That means next iteration it becomes 100, 8000, 14. In the same way, we can calculate the cost for C2, 10320. And for C3, 400, 25,000, 1. For that we get 1130. Already we discussed this. Okay. And what is the purpose of this? We discussed this. So the purpose of else means, for example, let us take, in this example, all are LED bulbs and the LED bulb warranty is 25,000. So here we don't get any bulb more than 25,000. So we don't go to else in this example. We discuss that with one example, a small example. So let us assume that the warranty for the bulb is 700 hours. So in this case, what is the requirement hours? 730. So that means, so 730 less than 700. Yes, 730 less than 700 is false. Then go to here. Why? As per problem, if the warranty is expired, we need new bulb. That means we can, for example, the cost of the bulb is 100 rupees. So up to 700 hours, we can add 100 only. So that means the cost of the bulb. If it is more than 700, then we are going to add another bulb. That means the cost is 100 plus 100. So for that we are taking this else block. The simply we are taking the number equals, that means how many bulbs you are going to fit in the 2 years. The number equals to, in this case the number equals to 1 by default. Why? The warranty period is less than the consumed period. Number equals to math dot seal of t comma j of 1. That means j of 1 means this one. If it is, for example, here math dot seal means, for example, in this case 730 by 700. So 1 point something. Sealing is nothing but it becomes 2. So at that time we are going to multiply. So 2 into. So 2 into cost plus after that running cost. That's it. So for that we are writing else. In this way we are going to run the loop. Then we can get so LD equals to 11730, 10320, 1130. So after that I am going to find minimum in L2. What is the minimum in L2? 1130. That is append to L3. So in this way we can calculate these L2. So minimum is 1130. Here the minimum is 1860. In this minimum is 1860. In this minimum is 6240. In the next one 6240 is the minimum. In the next list 10620 is the minimum. In this list also 10620, and finally in this also 1860 is the minimum. Yes, This is the minimum cost of each bulb. So this is in the first room, room 1. So this is the room 2, room 2. Room 3, room 3. Room 4, room 4. This is the room 5. So this is the bulb 1, bulb 2. Same like that, bulb 1, bulb 2. Bulb 1, bulb 2. In this scenario, these two bulbs are the same LED bulbs. Okay. So now we are going to find the sum of this. So what is the sum of this? The sum of this is 40430. So this is the lowest cost. So that is the output.
So now we can see the execution of the program. So home lighting. So this is the program. So already we discussed this. So now we can see the what is the output. So this is the input we are going to give in. It gives 40430.